Hi everybody, hi chat. I believe that's your name because I did see you in King Uno, Mr. J's trivia night. Go, go, go. I'm on. On King Uno. Hey Mama D. So instead of doing cooking this week, I decided to touch a little base on autism. Um, just excuse if I cough a little bit. The past week it's been a little rough in my house. I've been sick. All my kids have been sick, and it's just been a whole mess. I've been back and forth to the doctors. So let's get into it. As you are aware, as everybody in the basement show, hi Jackie, have been talking autism awareness for the month of April. Um, I also wanted to touch base that every like for this show tonight during my live event, every like is $1. Every heart is worth $2. Now, our fearless leader, Mr. Nash, will personally make the donation to Autism Speaks organization. So let's get them likes and hearts so we can make a generous donation to a very good cause. What's wrong? So I've been sick. I have a feeling it was a flu, but I think it turned into more of like a bacterial infection or something. They just put me on antibiotics today. Also, been having a lot of issues with my back. So more imaging, a whole bunch of more stuff. That's a whole nother story right there. It's cooties and it's not cooties. I don't know because I think Rodney's the one who got me sick because he was sick before all of us. And he doesn't know how to keep his lips to himself, so it came to me. I was fine Monday, started feeling a little iffy Tuesday. I woke up and I felt like I was dying. I was like, nope, that's it. And I see as a mom, I can't be sick because mom's got to run the household. So I can't be sick. But I've been fighting it for the last week now. I'm over it. It's making my body just not the same. But back to autism. As some of you are aware, some of you are not aware, my son Roman, he's my youngest, he's my third. He is 2 years old. He'll be 3 in October. Hi, Dad. And I'm talking about Mr. Red Grimm's grandson. Hi, Johnny. My son Roman was diagnosed with autism February 7th of this year. Through from 1 to now, we definitely did notice some milestones that were not met at his age. My son is nonverbal, cannot communicate at all. To us, he's like a baby. To me, we had gone through early interventions. They had scored him as about a 6 to 9 month old baby. So we basically have to treat him like a baby, especially as a parent. You know all the signs when it comes to your children. When they're hungry, when they're hurting, you know that as a parent. So with Roman, most of it's crying, whining, and baby. It's very hard. And when we got the diagnosis, I didn't want to believe it. No parent ever wants to hear that their child has a disability, but you learn to accept it because at the end of the day, he's going to prove us all wrong. There's so many people out here that are millionaires, billionaires, and they're autistic. Albert Einstein's autistic, and look at everything he's done. So I know my son's going to get out of it. It can be stressful when you don't know what he wants when he doesn't talk. So today we're going to talk about children that are autistic, but they have a cold or a flu. So because I'm sick. The germs must have went around. Now Roman has it. It is with Roman having the diagnosis, and he can't tell me what is wrong. I have to figure it out. Um, for the past couple days, it's been nonstop crying, throwing fits, throwing tantrums, hitting, kicking. Um, he doesn't really want to eat. Uh, right now, he's breaking out in all these cold sores around his face, which is the first time he's ever had a cold sore. Uh, so and he doesn't understand that he's not supposed to pick at them. So he's been picking, and it's just making the breakout worse. I've tried the Vaseline, that doesn't work. I've tried the Neosporin, that doesn't work. When I went to the pharmacy today, uh, I had to pick up my amoxicillin, and I asked the pharmacist, what can a 2-year-old have for cold sores around his face because he's breaking out all around his mouth, his nose, and it looks like he's getting one up in his eye. Excuse me. So I definitely also reached out to parents that have children that have the diagnosis and see what works for them and see if I can incorporate it here in my home to better him. But I always say, see the able, not the label. All because he has autism doesn't mean that's going to define him as a person. You know, I would like a roll call and see who's all here with me. Excuse me. Hello, anybody out there watching? Stinky, don't embarrass me like that. I didn't even see that comment. Nobody needs to know my nickname here, people. That's an at-home name. Also, I would like to bring up that during the month of April for Autism Awareness at Holland Customs, any autism merchandise that is purchased, a percentage of it will be going towards the organization Autism Speaks. So check that out and see what they have. I got my Tumblr there. I don't have it in the room because I'm not using it right now. Oh, I do have it. I'll grab it. It says it's a turtle, and it says "See the able and not the label." I really love that saying. Anybody still here watching with me? Don't mind me while I pick at my plate. I was rushing to cook dinner before I had to hop on. I should have did this cooking on a live stream, but last time I did cooking, it was kind of a pain in the butt to do it on my phone. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can do a cooking in the kitchen for the next time. Because I bought a new cookbook. So I'm going to try some things out. Let's see. I don't have COVID. Why is all these comments not coming in? Stinky. It's not a disability. They will see the world differently. I definitely agree with that. Sorry if I'm reading these comments a couple minutes late. I didn't see them come in. Absolutely, I agree. My youngest was not 15. I like Earline's Adventures. I really, really like the ladies that Roman sees. They're very kind. Me and the one therapist, me and her get along really great. Just because with him being sick, he hasn't had therapy in about maybe 2 weeks. He gets occupational therapy and he gets developmental. I want to get him into speech, but they did say speech is a very long wait. By the time he gets in that, he'll be starting school for special needs, and he'll go there for 3 years old, 4 years old, and then after that, he'll go to the school where my boys are, and he'll go through there. But hopefully, the new school that he's going to go to will give him speech, just because that's something I want to work on. Put gloves on him. Yeah, he's just going to pull them off. And Dad, I don't have COVID. I tested and it's negative. Thank you. I'm here. Yes, Mama D's here. Mr. Nass is here. Put a mask on. I don't want your COVID. I don't have COVID. And Dad, shut up with that whole thing. He currently does not have a speech therapist. We were supposed to go through Wiseman in Pennsauken. I did Wiseman for Zayden because Zayden has speech issues. But they're telling me it was at the time 4 months to a year wait, which is kind of messed up because I am a recurring parent for them. Roman did go there for for physical therapy because when he was about 4 months to almost a year old, he was going to physical therapy for right torticollis, and he had severe flathead. So he was a little delayed with sitting up and walking. So we were going through all that. Come get my dog. Okay, that means I won't have to get a dog because we want a dog, but yeah, that's another story. Yes, my oldest son Zayden, he had to do speech therapy from 2 to maybe almost 4. And they were awesome at Wiseman. I would refer them to anybody. The issue was once he started talking, he didn't stop. And I told his therapist that my thanks because now he doesn't shut up. Zayden's getting speech now in school, especially last year because he was pronouncing things wrong. But we do think it's because Zayden had his issues come from his father. Yeah, anyway. Zayden got speech therapy because he had an accident a couple years ago where he fell and he broke his 2 front teeth. So we don't know if the front teeth being missing, they're having speech issues, or was it an actual speech issue? So he was in speech all last year. This year, they're not 100% sure if he's going to get it. But this school district out here is really good. And I know once Roman gets into it, and they'll really help him achieve what he needs to achieve. We see so much potential in him, even with the diagnosis. I don't let that stop him from being the person he is. Even the therapist say she sees so much in him that she's just like, he's just being him. Maybe they think it's just maybe him being lazy. That's what I think. I think he just doesn't want to do it. He's so used to being babied. But I know he'll get a lot of help with everything. When he got his diagnosis, they said he was at 75%. So he was at the mild to severe range on the spectrum. It's not, we fully didn't get a diagnosis of what, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, what type of autism he has. They did say it is past Asperger's, and a little bit over what is over that. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm still learning a lot of new things. I'm new at this, so like I said, I constantly ask people about it all the time just because I'm still learning. Rodney's still learning on how to go through it and make sure we're strong, because it is very stressful, constant doctor's appointments. It's very hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy, especially when he can't talk and he can't tell me what's wrong, so I have to kind of sometimes figure it out. So sometimes I have to treat him just like how Elena is. Elena is 7 months old. When she wants a bottle, she cries. When she needs to be changed, she cries. When she wants to be held, she cries. Roman does the same thing. Let me make sure all my comments are coming in, because for some reason, okay, no, they're all up to date. But besides the note, how was everybody's evening today? We'll jump around a little bit tonight. Aha. Yeah, it definitely does. I do see, I don't know, I guess I have a lot of patience when it comes to kids, I guess because I was, what, I want to say 11 when AJ was born. So I was already getting up there in age when my younger siblings were born. Um, I was about 11 when AJ was born. That, shocker. Um, RJ came, I think I was about 13, 14. Hope came, I was about 16. And then my sister Zoe came, and I was already 18. And I already had my oldest son. But because of having my younger siblings while I was growing, I believe it taught me a lot of patience with children, and definitely taught me a lot of patience with children that have tantrums, and especially children with the disabilities. Except for being beat up by dogs. You're always beat up by the dogs. That's just nothing new. You're just their human pincushion. I'm not 100% sure on what caused autism. I hear that it could be genetic. I'm not 100% sure. That's something I really never looked into. Couple of my spouse's family members, they have history of autism. I'm not 100% sure about my side. My family's not that big. It was really only my grandfather, my uncle for a little bit, but then they had passed, and then it just became me, my brothers, my sister, and then my dad. So I don't know too much about some of the medical history and what could have caused the autism in my son. Um, uh, I do know the learning disabilities. I do know a little bit about that. Is genetic. My side has learning disabilities. My son has a learning disability. But do a little research for you. Excuse me. Okay, so what I am seeing Now, mind you, we have the insane disability. Oh, I see that. We have the insane, you have the insane disability. Not me. I'm normal. I'm the normal mom. I can't say much about Alex. Definitely can't say the same about Vernon. Me, I'm the good one. I have all my bolts tightened in my head. The cause of the autism spectrum disorder is not known, so I'm guessing there isn't a full study on how it is caused in children. I did see that. I did do my research. Bullshit. Um, I need Johnny to hit the bullshit button. Autism is a neurological development disability that generally appears before the age of 3. But trying to go to the doctor and have your child looked at and get that diagnosis, I'm telling you, it's hard. I had to fight with these doctors to get my son evaluated. It's bullshit. You're normal. Yeah, I am normal. Um, some doctors won't even look at a child until they're 5, and by then, sometimes they're so stuck in their ways, it's hard to get them out and teach them new things. I had that same problem with my oldest, um, and everything. They didn't want to do anything until he was 5. So I said, I'm not doing that again with my son. He needs to get help now. I don't want to wait. I'm not a parent to sit and wait. I do on the spot. um, and the main reason what concerned us was my son had a thing of sticking things up his nose. And it became really serious and started worrying us when we took him to advanced ears, nose, and throat. The doctor looked up his nose, and my son had a spike ball up his nose. They don't know if it was a sensory issue or why he was doing it. We finally got it under control, thank God. So it's definitely hard because he couldn't tell me that something was stuck up there. He's had spike balls, plastic, food. The one day we went to Friendly's and he decided to stick a french fry up his nose, and I guess the salt. My son is 2. Roman will be 3 in October. Thank you. Yeah, it's once I got the diagnosis from him, I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing as a parent to help him. Just because it was just the diagnosis was just thrown at me like, hey, he's autistic, and I'm like, well, now what? And like, where do we go from here for the future for him? So I've done a lot of research. A lot of things have changed in my house with certain things. The number one thing I'm going to say that I've learned is no cocoa melon. Like, my house now is cocoa melon free. I've heard from multiple doctors and specialists that it's going to make his attention span worse if he continues to watch it. So, and it's going to make him backtrack with his progress. So we had to stop cocoa melon. His progress has definitely got a lot better with certain things. If we just take it, yes. My second son, Raiden, he was addicted to cocoa melon, and my son Raiden is very, very intelligent. Let's just say that. He has a mouth on him. I'm like, you're definitely my child when it comes to that. But I never seen a problem with Coco Melon, so I allowed it. Then Roman was born. I still did it. Um, then I started seeing more and more studies showing that Coco Melon, um, studies showing that Coco Melon is leading to attention spans where it. They say Coco Melon is like crack for kids, like that you need to stop showing it to them. That's how bad it is on their brain. Like if you literally just sit there and watch a episode of Coco Melon, you will see that the camera changes every 2 seconds. That means your child's brain is getting overly stimulated. So we had to stop it like cold turkey. Like he hasn't had Coco Melon in maybe it's been about 3 months since Coco Melon has been played in my house. Um, yes, it's very difficult. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I take it day by day. I do what I'm supposed to do for him. I help him because he hasn't had the therapy in a couple days. I do it here without them because I bought everything. Every time I go to Walmart, I'm buying new toys that can help him because he's very sensory oriented with touch, his mouth, his ears. Um, so I buy a lot of those to help him, like puzzles, to make sure to match up all the puzzles. He likes that. Yes, Dad, your grandson drew boobs at school the other day. I was proud of it, too. Well, in a minute, we're going to go to commercial. Holding Customs came out with a new commercial. So we're going to be airing that in the next 30 seconds or so. Can I have a roll call for who's still here with me? Jackie's still here. My father's still here. Marky. Thank you. This cold sucks. Then I swear I went through maybe 2 toilet paper rolls in a week to blow my nose. It's just hard when I just feel like it's the mucus has got to come out, but it won't. I still watching likes and hearts. Yes, I was gonna get to that after commercial to remind everybody that likes and hearts they mean a lot for this month. I don't have COVID. And we are doubling it from tonight. Like is $1 and heart is $2. At the end of the month, we will count it up, and our leader, Mr. Nast, will personally donate the funds to Autism Speaks charity. You have COVID, Dad. It is 9:31, so we're gonna go ahead and run that commercial. like my dad had said. Anything bought through Holland Customs that has to do with autism, they will personally be making half a donation to the Autism Speaks organization. Yes. And not a day goes by that we don't think of the loss of AJ and Hope. As a sister, it is very hard, but I know they're with me and they're with my kids every day. And I do everything I got to do to still make them proud and, be happy of their sister and what she's accomplished and what she plans on to accomplish. But can we get a roll call again, just so I know? And maybe if anybody has any questions that I could possibly answer so far to what I know. We know you're here. Yeah. This cough sucks. But I haven't done a Wednesday show in maybe 2 weeks. So, pushing through it. Like I said, the show must go on. Don't keep saying COVID. I'm gonna go over there and cough all over you. Does anybody have anything planned for the upcoming weekend? I think it's supposed to be nice. Excuse me. If I keep being sick the way I am, I'm gonna stay in my bed like I've been doing for the last week. Hope would say, keep your fucking COVID to yourself. Well, I second guess on what she said, because if you remember, it was right after Raiden's one birthday, you called me and tell me everybody got COVID. So somebody spread their COVID and didn't keep their COVID to themselves. And I ended up getting it. I was supposed to be making my grandbaby shirts. I just said shits. Shirts. It was Alex. That's my mouth. I got Elena's onesies today. I think I got her a 3-pack. So I gotta drop them off. I didn't find any for the boys. The Walmarts I've been going to suck horribly. I went to Summerdale because I have 52 pictures coming tomorrow and I need more frames, and they only had 20. So I need 32 more. But I was able to find a pack of 3 white onesies for Elena, and I know I did text you for the one thing I want for the one shirt, and then the other 2 you can do whatever you want on them. Because Johnny and I are going to the flea market. That's what Rodney wants to do. He keeps asking to go to the flea market because of it being nice. He wants to go and do that. I don't know. He wanted to go today, but I don't think Berlin was open today. Plus, I don't really like going to the flea market. Sometimes it's boring. You could come with us. Yeah, he wants to go this weekend. Just let me know what uh flea market is, and I'll talk to him and see what he wants to do. One thing I hate about having nails, stuff gets inside them. I sometimes have to behave going into flea markets. So I just hate all the walking. I like going, it's just be crowded sometimes. Sometimes they just don't. Sometimes they got stuff that really doesn't like interest me, so I'm just like, I'm just wasting my time. We went to the Columbus one up towards Pemberton. I sometimes got to stay out of that one. That seems like his problem. I'm just gonna walk away. No, because my kids might join in on it, especially the two oldest ones. So if I leave them with their grandfather, that is true. We could do a pop up from the flea market. No, because then we might get kicked out because of my dad like throwing shit or screaming. I don't know. Was I think it was with Johnny the one time where Dad went to Walmart and he screamed, "I'm Batman and I have to poop," and it was on the news. I bought something for Elena. Speaking of Elena, I bought her a hammock for the carts when we go shopping, and I swear it's the most cutest thing ever. I'm gonna send, I guess, Johnny the video and see if he can play it, because I swear it was the best thing I ever bought. Best $45 I've ever spent. Worth every time. And I like to throw. We all know you like to throw shit. You used to throw things all the time, and then you got Alex and Brandon doing it. Elena was enjoying the weather today. She had her toes down and everything. And Batman had to was at 2 a.m. in the middle of Woodbury. Yes. Look at that hammock I bought her. I swear it was like the best $45 I ever spent on that thing. And it holds up to 50 pounds. So we're good. Um, no, he's serious. Like, dead, full blown serious. Go! Go! Zayden. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My oldest is. No, but he's serious. Yeah. I don't know if they can ever find. I don't know if they'll ever be able to find the video, but yeah, he was going to Walmart and screamed, "I'm Batman," and I have to poop. And they were doing a news thing, I believe, and you can hear it in the background. That's why I say never go shopping with him. Pretty sucks when you got to because he's your dad and you sometimes have no choice to go. I gotta see this camera out. Yeah, I just don't know if they'll be. This was years and years ago, so I don't know if they'll be able to find the video. But yeah, I'll see what shopping with Grimm is fun. Yeah, until you get kicked out of stores. No, you just tell him he has dementia. Oh, it was the mall. I thought it was Walmart. I don't know why I thought Walmart. I knew it was somewhere like that. was yelling that there were free donuts. Dad, you got some things just dropping in to say. Hi, Amanda. It's supposed to be nice too Saturday. I hope so. And I hope I don't feel like, crap. Still, yes, be alert because you might see toilet paper. What else has gone over aisles? I think like balls have got thrown across the aisles. A lot of things that my father can get his hands on, it's going over. It's like a child going to the store. He acts out more than my children do. Get glass jars now. Get glass jars now. Horrible. Well, Ronnie hasn't gone shopping with you yet, so I feel bad for him. I'm used to it by now. Better than flying bags of chips hitting Walmart employees in the head. Oh man. You should just do like random pop-ups at the store when you go shopping with my dad and put that on the basement show. Like, what do they call those? Vlogs. Next thing you know, you got the video of my dad hitting people in the head with bags of chips. Gonna make shopping interesting. I have no problem embarrassing my kids. See, I don't know. I grew out of that as I got older. But I know the one time I went to the mall and I had bought jewelry or something from the store. Well, I had bought, I guess it was earrings, and I put warranty on them. Well, they weren't specific on the warranty. So I tried to get new ones, and they said, oh, well, the warranty doesn't cover this. And I started getting mad and, getting worked up. And I'm like, oh, but I paid the warranty. And I started getting loud. Even just that embarrassed Rodney. Just getting smart with somebody embarrassed him. I'm like, you think that's embarrassing? You also go bowling in the stores. I feel bad for the people that gotta clean that shit up. That's what I feel bad for. People at Walmart probably don't make much to clean up after you. Yeah, then God forbid cart dies and he's stuck in the aisle and here's people coming and seeing that he did it. No, I don't think my dad's ever got kicked out of Walmart for the stuff he's done. I don't think he's ever been caught doing it. And then when him and my brothers do it, it's just worse when him and my brothers go. Because they're all just 3 peas in a pod. I just walk away. I know one time my dad actually, I guess tried to embarrass me in the store. I was 7 months pregnant with my son, and I was living with my dad in Shannon at the time. And, when you're pregnant, you have a baby sitting on your bladder, you cough, you sneeze, you laugh, anything, you're going to pee yourself. Yeah, well, I believe I sneezed, and we're in the middle of BJ's. Shannon's getting my vitamins because I only could take one specific item because it didn't make me sick. So I was getting these one specific ones, and she would buy them in bulk for me. So I had it, and I'm standing there, and I sneeze, and they see now I'm in the middle of BJ's, and I pee myself. And here's my dad, blunt as ever. Oh, you peed yourself. I'm like, thanks, Dad. This is awesome. Just mannequin and drive around the store with it. Where are you gonna put it? The cart on the motorized carts are not big enough for a mannequin. If you ever get caught at Walmart, you just tell them. You have Shannon say, "I'm sorry, but this is my what is the word? I'll get back to you on the word. But her a man child. There we go. We can use the man child for my dad. She has to. If Dad ever gets caught, tell them, "I'm sorry. This is a man child." Carry it on your side, like. How am I related to you? I say the store dropped me off. I was dropped off by the store. Like I said, the normal one. But let's get another roll call as we're coming down to the last 8 minutes. I want to know who's still here with me. Yeah. Jackie. And that's how I make our call job security. We're about to put a picture of you on Walmart and say, "Don't let this man come in." At least if you ever get lost in a store, you probably find my dad. Just find a trail of this. And there you go. You find him. I mean, the fun doesn't have to stop. We can keep telling these stories all night. People are going to think my father belongs in a home or something. Like, that he's not all there. They already know that he's not there. They just going to think he's crazy. Let's see. Girl, some of these stories he tells. Trust me, I know. Sorry about that. Typing something. Yeah, the stories that comes out of my father's mouth. You'd be surprised. Some of the things he might just have you laugh so hard you might piss yourself. And I'm just like, he told me if you ever get in trouble with the police, the peanut butter, I'll never forget it. Listen, you question the things that come out of him. That's what I'm saying. You're sure, like, I'm the normal one out of all of us. I mean, I have my moments where I've had, my brothers laugh and chuckle and stuff, but the things that come out of my dad's mouth, yeah, you need a good day or just, a good laugh, reach out to my dad. I called him, I think it was yesterday, and what? Right, you put peanut butter in your ass crack, then lick your fingers. That's nasty, like full blown nasty. guys can have some fun. 6 months in a puzzle factory and you're out. They're gonna put you in a padded box. So we're gonna run down for the show for the rest of the week of the show. So tomorrow is Thursday night, which is ladies' night. I won't most likely be attending tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure. I may pop in and say hello. But they go on at 9. That will be Mama D and Mrs. Grimm. And then we're back here Friday with we all know who. Everybody's favorite asshole who we love and just love to watch, and you need a good laugh, we tune in on him. That is the Rev Grimm Show at 9 o'clock on Friday. Then we have Drago and Tank's Neverland with Mr. Heartless. I do believe his shows now are starting at 8:30. And again, that is on Saturday. We do that to wrong wording. For the real life Drago and Tank, my brother and my sister. So I don't know what game he has in store this week. But tune in at 8:30 on Saturday. Then we got off on Wednesday. Thank you to our fearless leader, Mr. Ness. And then Monday starts a brand new week with King Uno's Trivia Night with Jay Williams. I did this Monday. I need to know who won on Monday. I stopped watching once they said name that tune, because I did go with the movies, but when it came to name that tune, I popped out. That will be at 9. And then Tuesday, we have Sports Roundup with yours truly. Oh, she cheated. Then we have, of course, she cheated. I guarantee it. Then we have Tuesday with Mr. Nass on Sports Roundup. That's for all the sports fans. And there's been a lot of sports stuff going on. So tune in for that at 9. And then we have Wednesday. To the looks of it, I may be staying on Wednesdays by myself. Maybe next Wednesday I'll do some cooking. Like I said, I bought a new cookbook. So maybe I can pull something out of there for you guys and show you guys some of that. As I came to realize I really want to expand my cooking. So maybe on Wednesday I'll do something. And that will, if it's a cooking show, that will run at 7. If it's just something like this, thank you, Martin. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. If it's just like a regular day like this, it will start at 9. But we will definitely let you know ahead of time on the times, or if there's any changes, we will definitely keep you posted. All the platforms that we go live on are Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Stay tuned. Again, while you wait for any shows or anything, go back and watch anything that you may have missed for last week, or who knows, or you just want to catch up on some things. Go back in and watch our previous shows. Make sure you give us those likes and hearts during our live events so we can make a very good donation towards the charities. From April 1st to April 30th, I don't know if there's 31 days in April, we will count all those up and we will make the donation to Autism Speaks organization. And then from May 1st to, I think there's 31 days in May. Don't question me on it. Sorry. We will be doing that whole month for mental health, and we'll be doing the same donation for them, so we can make a donation towards a charity that's good with people that have mental health. Thank you, Jackie. I've been trying to keep myself very hydrated so I don't um, cause any, spikes with my blood pressure or my heart rate, and trying to stay out of the hospital, especially with being sick. I don't need to get any more sick, so I've been trying to take care of myself a lot at home. Yes, you could go to the very beginning of the basement show and watch everything to now. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope everybody has a great night.